And I remembered the rebels coming and telling everybody, because we lived in like a big compound, and telling everybody in that building to come out, that they were gonna burn our house down. And so I remember my mom taking us out, and all of us exiting the building and standing on the outside just looking, as these rebels were trying to come and burn the house down. But in that moment, that day, fortunately for us, they didn't burn it down. They burned the next door neighbor's house. And unfortunately, he was still in the room. So he got burnt in the building alive too. So which was something also, that as a child, I had to witness. And that day when they came to tell us to leave the building, that they were gonna burn the house down, I remember our next door neighbor, this was like a 2-3 story building. Because she didn't have enough time to go down the stairs, she literally jumped from the 3rd floor down to where we were. I mean, it was a crazy time. I remember also, my parents, my mom and my dad keeping us under. So there was like these stairs, and there was like kind of like a little opening under there, and we were in there like just kind of hiding out for some time as well. Eventually, we were evacuated from where we were, and we all had to head towards a certain direction. So while we were going, there were days where the rebels will line you up, and as you're coming up to where their setup was, they would ask you long sleeve or short sleeve. At this time, they were cutting arms, they were cutting legs. I remember my family being in line.
Hold on. Let me process what you just said.
Yeah.
So they were cutting arms. So what did the long sleeve or short sleeve mean?
So the long sleeve is they would cut right here at the wrist. The short sleeve, they would cut right here at the elbow. So they would literally ask you, do you want long sleeve or do you want short sleeve? And it was ruthless. And I think because a lot of them were high off of drugs or intoxicated from whatever they were on, it was very emotionless, So we were in line, and it just so happened that right before they were getting ready to call my brother up to ask him long sleeve or short sleeve, one of the rebels kind of stepped in and said, hey, this is my family. Mind you, we don't know him from anywhere. We don't know him from anywhere. But he came to our defense, and I strongly to this day believe that it was God. It was like probably the Spirit of God came over him or what it was. And he told them, he was like, no, these are my people, this is my family. And so he kind of took us out the line and kind of took us to like a safe refuge kind of place. And that's how, by the grace of God, I still got all my ligaments today.